Sometimes the best adventures are the ones that don't go exactly as planned. After a stretch of dry weather for the past 2 months, the Ozarks finally got some rain, and with it, the trails came alive. Mud, steep climbs, and even a few obstacles blocking our path, it was the kind of trip that reminds you why you love being out here. From navigating slick trails to tackling the unexpected.
Don't you die on me!
This trip wasn't just a trip, it was an experience.
It died.
A raw, challenging, and unforgettable experience. This is Overlanding in the Ozarks. Unpredictable, relentless, and absolutely worth it. From tough terrain to incredible teamwork, here's what went down.
I can't see anything right now. It's nutty. It's so foggy. That does not really help too much right this second.
I arrived at camp late Saturday night, driving through thick fog so dense I could barely see the trail ahead. Out here in the Ozarks, weather can change in an instant. Eric and Misty were already waiting at camp when I pulled in, and shortly after, Clayton made his dramatic entrance, navigating down a steep hill in the pitch black with his off-road lights blazing.
Clayton just got here. He's coming to the woods. He's gonna cross this water crossing right here. Maybe.
I don't know if you can see that perspective, but he is coming straight down. A bit of a tight squeeze here between the trees.
The fog is rolling in just now. There it goes. It just passed right through the camp. It's crazy thick fog still. Looks like Eric is up. Water. Wow, look at this. That sound was so awesome listening to this. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Big Rock Overland. My name's Corey. We are out in the Ozark National Forest. It has been raining its butt off, which is nice in some ways and not so nice in other ways. And nice in ways because, well, it's been a couple months since it's rained, so we definitely need the rain. And not so good because it all came all at once and now it's flooded really bad. And in fact, we camped here the first time we met Eric and Misty, and this campsite, if y'all remember, if you watched that video, well, first of all, if you haven't watched that video, go check it out now and then come back and then you'll have the reference. But this water here was quite a bit lower, and I could actually walk all the way out up into this little section here. And now it's underwater. And you can tell that all this area here was all underwater too, just based on how it's all washed out and everything. It's pretty crazy. So we're out here just having a good time and exploring and seeing what we can find. Hopefully we're looking for some new stuff today, some stuff that we haven't charted before, so we may find some cool stuff and we may not. We just kind of picked a campsite and said we've been here before, we know that campsite, and we haven't really explored around in the area, so let's just go camp there and just go see what we can find. And that's what we're gonna do. My favorite, when you can hear it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, check it out. Eric and Misty made me breakfast. Bacon and eggs.
Alright, so we were talking last night about some lockers. So someone you know has the under lockers that you said that.
Alright, well, it looks like we've almost got camp completely packed up, but real quick, let me show you this water. Look at this. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but look how deep green that color is. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my God, this campsite. Eric is demonstrating his amazing Tetris skills.
Okay.
There you go.
So we have a standard piece of rope. I just tied a loop on one end of it. And this latch here has a tendency of coming loose going down the road on dirt roads and off-roading. So I will latch it shut and I'll take this. And then essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide this right through here. I'm gonna make it a slip knot so it slips on itself like this. You can kind of see how it's open and closing here. On my particular tailgate, I will take my knot and actually stick it right here just so it won't move. And then I can pull the rope back in on itself and tighten it up, and it'll cinch this latch really tight. And it's simple to do. You can put as much pressure you want to on it. And as long as you put your finger right here, going through that loop, it'll stay nice and tight. Make another little loop. Go back underneath. Bring it back through, and you can tighten it up. Makes a nice knot. In order to undo it, you pull the line, comes right back undone.
Pretty cool.
It's just kind of like a cargo knot, though. Easy way to hold down your cargo and that kind of stuff. Keep your stuff from sliding around, moving around. That's how I like to do that.
After airing down our tires, it was time to hit the trails and face whatever challenges the rain had left behind. As the sun made its way higher into the sky, the fog cleared out. The rain had done its work, and the trails made sure we knew it. The first real challenge came on a steep, banked hill where my tires fought for grip on the slick clay. The mud here doesn't just coat your tires, it transforms them, turning all terrains into slicks.
So here's the current situation. I have to winch myself up this hill because I am stuck.
Breaking out the winch was the only way to move forward. It's moments like these where you realize that overlanding isn't just about the destination, it's about figuring things out as you go, one obstacle at a time.
Yeah, the truck is just pulling me straight up the hill now, I think.
Yeah, if you're going to stay on it there. Yeah, come on up there. Maybe just line up and watch every tire. That's what I was worried. Go ahead and take flight more water. On your line. Keep pulling on the line.
Should be all right there. Yeah, I think we should be okay there.
Trail conditions didn't let up for a moment.
Yes, sir.
This is the current situation. We are winching again. What are we at here? Off-road pages, pitch and roll. We are 18 degrees up and 16 sideways. Here we go.
The mud here was thick and relentless, clinging to everything, turning my all-terrain tires into slicks, leaving me struggling for traction.
Ow! Looking good. Driver's side's up. Easy peasy. Y'all made me look like a joke. Alright, well, we stopped to...
About half that stick or so.
Okay,
And
so
its
we're...
body is, you know what?
It's gonna be over bumper then.
Man, it's 3/4 your tire. About 35.
This is probably the safer line unless that rut down there in the middle is terrible. Was that in the rut, you think? The stick? You plumb bobbed it in the rut?
Yeah, I was right here.
Because this rut here looks like I'm just gonna dig that all up.
Here, look.
Oh yeah, ooh yeah.
It's deeper here and it's still pushing into mud. That was right there on that stick.
Okay.
Or right there on that stick. But either way, it's deep.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting the tripod out for this one. We're about to have some fun.
Yeah,
Not long after, we faced a massive mud hole with two options. An easier looking route that most certainly would have had me high centered, or a deeper path with fewer ruts, but with much greater risk. Later, we came upon a mud hole that looked deceptively simple. But in the Ozarks, nothing's ever that easy. The decision was clear: take the high road and risk getting stuck, or go deeper and hope for better traction.
Camera's rolling.
Clayton and Eric would make quick work with their mud terrain tires, and with some determination, Firefly eventually chewed through. It was messy, slow, and perfect. After sinking into the mud and fighting for every inch, I finally clawed my way out without needing recovery. It was a brutal test of determination and technique, and just a taste of what this trip had in store.
You got a rock on the front disc. Give me a second. Let me kick it. No, it's not a rock. It's fucking mud. I think it's bottoming out a little bit for you. It was a little stinky though. A little stinky, but it wasn't too.
Woo, it's very.
I can tell you something that's honest right now and true. I have had probably a half a dozen or better cars, or more, actually probably a dozen cars in my life or more. And out of all the cars I've ever had, everything I've ever owned, I was always super pissed if I scratched it, if I got it super dirty, you know, inside or outside, if I got a ding on it, for God's sakes, or a big dent. Oh my God, I was freaking out for months and weeks. It was just terrible. It made me sick.
All right, we are near the Wainscott Bottoms area right now. Well, not Wainscott Bottoms, excuse me. We are near Falcon's Point. And I haven't made it to the bottom of Falcon's Point to check out the campsite that's down there. Now, I've walked down on foot, but I haven't driven down it. So we're gonna see what that's like. Hopefully I can get down it. We haven't been back with Firefly, so I guess it's redemption time here. And we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I wanted to talk a little bit about a Facebook post I saw the other day. I'm not gonna call the individual specifically out by name or anything like that, but it was someone who posted it on, I believe it was like the Natural State Overland page or something like that. Don't quote me on that, not real sure. Anyways, the point being is I really felt like their title work for their video is sending the wrong message, and it definitely paints a bad name for content creators and why people laugh at us and, you know, don't take us very serious and stuff, because, you know, they were basically advertising some version of the Wii Boost. I don't think it was the Wii Boost specifically. If you don't know what that is, it's just a cell phone booster. It's supposed to help give you a little bit more signal if you already have signal, okay? And it was titled that it would, you know, it could save your life and stuff like that. And, you know, It would be nice, but I can think of a lot of things that you're gonna be able to take with you that would actually save your life. And so I just think that it would help really paint the bad, like, fake sense of security, you know? Like, you're giving people a little bit more of a dangerous kind of take when you say something like that. So I really just think that, you know, you gotta be real careful about how we word things and how we put things out in our titles and stuff like that. Why would you get the WeBoost thing? Like, that's gonna save your life over what? A Garmin InReach or a Zoleo? Come on now. Those things are way more equipped to actually saving your life and getting you the help that you need, potentially, you know, than something like a cell phone booster that only works if you have a little bit of service to make your signal a little bit stronger. There's a lot of, you know, use case scenario where you don't have service at all. Your little WeBoost thing is not gonna save your butt. I'm sorry, but it's not.
One of the things I love about the Ozarks is how quickly they can change. One moment, you're fighting for traction on a muddy trail, and the next, you're surrounded by misty trees and the sound of running water. These moments are what keep us coming back. It's not just about conquering the trails, it's about being in the middle of something bigger than yourself.
Help me!
I'm stranded, help me.
You are though. Is it stuck up in there? Do I need to back up? Go forward.
That's all the way out there. Bro, hang on. Creature, kid, how do you do that? Dude, it's wrapped all the way around the grill. Hang on.
The Ozarks never fail to amaze. With towering hills, winding trails, and forests that seem to stretch endlessly. As we made our way through the rugged terrain, the combination of vibrant greens and the sound of running streams created a sense of calm amidst the challenges. It's moments like these that remind us why we push through the tough trails, to experience the untouched beauty that can only be found out here.
Yeah.
Of course, the trails sometimes ask for a little help in return. We ran into a massive fallen tree that blocked the entire path. Instead of cutting a shortcut, we decided to clear it out completely, making it safer for everyone coming through after us. It wasn't easy, and my chainsaw decided to quit halfway through, but we got it done.
Yeah.
Always try to leave the trails better than you found them. Giving back to the trails is a big part of why we love this lifestyle, ensuring that we're ready for whatever comes next.
That was loud. So apparently there's a big old tree up here covering the road once we go back up, and we're gonna have to log it up out the way. The side-by-side person that we just passed, the guy that was driving it, let us know there's a tree up here, and we're gonna have to cut it up. All right, we made it to the bottom of the hill. Once we go back up that way, that's where that tree is supposed to be apparently. So we'll get back after here in just a sec. But I wanted to stop and check this out because look at this. I've been trying to get to this little campsite for a minute, and it is gorgeous. Heck yes. Got some rapids. How deep do you think that water is right now? Yeah, it looks like it right here. It looked deep over here. Holy crap, you can't see the bottom, nothing. It's beautiful. Is it cold? See, places like this right now are exactly why all of us do what we do. We literally just came on the radio and we're like, this is exactly why we are out here. These places like this are awesome. Like, I mean, like, look at that. Where else are you gonna find this? If you let you come out here and find it yourself, you know? That's what we're doing. Oh my gosh, they weren't kidding. There is a waterfall here. Look at this. I bet you when the water's really high, all this is underwater. How crazy is that? That's cool. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah, that's a little baby tree. That ain't that bad. All right, well, we found the tree. All right, I'm kind of thinking it's mostly dead. Heck, I can move it right now. I think we make a couple little easy slits just to get it started, and then we'll maybe drop this top end down and just let it come downhill right off the path and just lay it right on the side of the road. You think?
I think that'll work.
Yeah.
But it's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's a lot of weight too, especially with all the water in it. It's heavy. We figure we're gonna try to make 2 breaking points and we can winch it. Uh-oh, you stuck in it?
Yeah, it died.
Got it.
Ready to go now. Here we go, last pull, I think.
Oh, it's gonna come rolling down. Big brakes. It just sit like that. I guess it could come down on a vehicle later. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Remember, don't try this at home, kids. Don't you die on me. You have enough juice, you can do it. It died. All right. I got a spider on the side of my truck. All right, we are back after it. Tree is cleared, road is open. All right. We're almost to the bottom of the bit of this little. We're almost to the bottom of this little bit of trail here. That took quite a bit of time to do. It took us about 30 minutes to an hour to get that tree out the way like we needed to. Chainsaw died. A lot of stuff happened, but we got through it. We got it off the side of the road, and we didn't just leave it, we got it off the side of the road. So it's not a problem anymore. And that's exactly what we wanted to do. Make sure, peace of mind, it's cleared for the next person. Road is open. Continue on we shall. We had more tree problems. We're all right. We're just getting it cleared up out the way, and we'll get back on it again. I was buried and stuck in tree. Yeah, your winch is underwater. You're moving, you're good. Oh, you're digging it up pretty bad on your driver's side. Back tires aren't spinning. Oh, you got this. I believe in you. It's that ledge you're getting hung up on. That thing is steep. It's like straight up. Oh no, you let all the water out. Now it's a river.
To wrap things up, we found a few campsites that felt like they came straight out of a dream. Streams with crystal clear water, vibrant greens from the recent rain, and a stillness that's hard to find anywhere else. After a full day of climbing, clearing, and navigating the trails, these moments of peace were the perfect way to end the adventure. This is what overlanding is about, connecting with the land, the journey, and the people you're with.
You want to get the nose around? I'll go ahead and sand is pushing you downhill.
Adventures like this are why we love being out here. The Ozarks threw enough at us to keep things interesting, but in the end, the challenges were what made the experience unforgettable.
All right, it has taken us, it's been a journey. I hear our side-by-side friend. Oh, wow. Oh, this whole bank is all sand. Look at it.
After a long day of battling mud, conquering obstacles, and soaking in the breathtaking scenery, these peaceful moments by the water were the perfect way to end the adventure. As night fell, it was time to pack up and make our way back home, already planning for the next journey into the wild.
And then down to the left, I'm pretty sure this tree's big.
Is that saw ready yet?
Maybe. Probably not ready to cut this yet.
Yeah, I know.
That's hard. Holy shit.
You can get down here further down as well.
Yeah, now this would be. Yeah, look at all these trucks. Somebody's been down here. That looks like truck tires. Could be side by side though. Yeah, this would be. This is the spot for camp. What the crap? Oh, okay. Somebody came through here and turned around. This is all sand. Oh, yeah. So you can camp out here, I guess, but it's so flooded right now you can't. That's wild. That's cool, man. It got chilly, didn't it? Look at that rock. Yeah, this place is crazy. Man, it's getting
This beach is all like this kind of stones.
Oh, yeah?
This side over here is, this side's all sand. It's
Okay.
divided by this.
Yeah, these definitely look like water been running over these for a long time. I bet you it was up this high the other day when it rained real bad. I love being out at all these places. Man, everything out here is so awesome.
Can't get enough, man.
I know. It's never long enough either. That's what I'm about to go do. I am starving. We just got finished up. We're finally back in, like, where are we, Dover? Is that where we're at? Well, we only had one casualty. That was the tire. We thought we might have had another one with Eric's Jeep, but I think it might be all right. He's got to fix the U-joint or something, right?
Definitely needs to fix that driveway.
Yeah. So he's going to get that taken care of. He actually just had out just right now. We just got finished airing up, and we're going to head back home. So we'll see y'all in the next one. Have a great week, everybody.
If you've enjoyed our adventure today, make sure you click the like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss the next one. Follow us on social media for more behind-the-scenes coverage. And if you'd like to support our adventures directly, consider subscribing on Patreon at patreon.com/BigRockOverland. Adventure is out there. Go find it. And leave the trails better than you found them.
It died.